Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tammy Rap Studio. We're starting our regular Friday live stream, and today I will be sketching a human figure. You should see it on your screen, and I'm going to attempt to do it by drawing with my brush. I'm going to use watercolor, and I don't have a preliminary sketch. You can see my page is white. I have no drawing. Let's get started. So I'm gonna mix some paint. I think I'm going to start with my favorite. It's Cobalt Purple Deep. I really like this color. Maybe I'll mix it with a bit of ultramarine blue. Yeah, this should be good. So I'm going to look at the photo, and I'm going pretty saturated color right away because I want to be able to see my drawing. And I have some spare paper ready just in case things go not as planned. I'm going to try to fit the whole figure on the sheet. So basically what I'm looking for is the shadows, and they're going to guide me through my drawing. And of course I'm looking at angles, and I'm trying to get the angles to be correct on my sketch without going into details. It's too early for details. And he has that dark shirt that really helps me. You know, the photo itself, it's a stock photo, by the way. It's very high contrast, so it makes it much easier for me to see what I need to do. And basically I'm drawing the lines of action, so his arm, and I kind of went across to show his shoulder, and now I need to do the leg. Drawing with a brush, it's not that easy with watercolor, I think, but if you do it with like acrylics, I think it's a lot easier. So his foot needs to be kind of midway on his leg. I think that's way too low, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do to make corrections. And that's his other foot somewhere here. And now this foot that I put in the wrong place, we can pretend that it never happened. I'm going to wash it out. And it's actually going to be even better to do like more dynamic sketch. And his other arm, I need to draw that. It's kind of sticking out here. And here. And let's check his head. Now that we have the whole figure on, we can check the proportion of the head, and I can tell that it needs to be bigger. So this will be his head. And see how easy it is to make corrections with the paint. All you need to do to erase is just use a bit of water. I don't like figure to be kind of isolated on the page, so I very often use those abstract, add some sort of abstract background to it. Okay, now I want to verify my drawing. The sheet is very wet, so I'm just gonna pick up excess water with my paper towel. You can wait for it to dry, but you know, I don't want this live stream to take forever and ever, so I'm going to just pick up the water, and I'm going to, let's use some other color. Let's make a more neutral mixture with Payne's Gray. Mix it in here, and I like, it gives you a nice saturated tone as well. So now mixing all three together. And you can tell I'm not rinsing my brush between dipping it in the pans. I just clean my pans after I'm done painting. Okay, now I'm squinting slightly and I want to see the darkest areas on the figure. I'm gonna draw them in to add the details. So you want to unify the shapes on the page. You don't want it fractured. So that's his head, and the shirt is dark, goes this way. We can see some shadows on the neck, and then the shirt kind of contrasts with the face on this side. And there are some creases here, which gives us really nice motion lines. Very dark here under the arm. And then the arm kind of comes out here and has more back, I think, right here, which we can draw in. I'm picking up a little water, but I don't want to say, dilute my mixture very much, so not a lot of water at this stage. And it's dark here. And with expressive sketches like that, I really don't like drawing like every finger and every toe. So I really like how his arm actually ran off the page. And let's look at motion lines here. It's got those wrinkles on his pants help us to describe the form. And some edges can be lost, so we can actually leave it like this without, you know, redrawing the whole contour to the T. So I think that will give us a nice variety of edges. That's what you want, various edges in your painting. That's his shoe right here. And here's his other leg, to give him more ankle, and draw the shoe. And this photo is from Adobe stock that I downloaded it, but if you go to a website called Pixabay, you can find a lot of really good photos there. And you can find like various figures, and you can practice drawing them. Okay, that's our guy. Let's give him something to stand on, some ground. Soften this side of the face. And I'm gonna set him aside. Actually, I can keep working on him. Let me grab some Derwent bars, and I want to add some line work. So I have my Derwent blocks, and I think using something contrasting, maybe like orange one, or maybe even this red. So I want to add just a bit of texture and a bit of interest and make the figure even more dynamic and add more movement. So again, not everywhere. I'm just going to add it in a few places and I'm verifying my drawing again. So see how his face, you can't even tell what's going on there, but we can add like a little bit of information. And here it's all kind of vague, but I can find that edge with my bars. And if I need to make a bit of a correction, let's get rid of that extra finger that I painted there and pick it up with the paper towel and give even more action lines here for his leg. So I'm kind of working with the bar on the opposite side basically of the paint. Let's see if I can do a better job on the shoe. Okay, and have some action here. Here's the other shoe. All right, and I think that's enough. Let's sign our sketch, and that's drawing with a brush directly with watercolor and showing the motion and the dynamic expression in the sketch. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube. I have a lot of good videos there. And thank you so much. Stay creative. Bye bye.